putting smile on the faces of the less privileged.
Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn aláìní o, ètò tó fẹ̀mí sẹ́nu aláìní o. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ayọ̀ Jennings ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, ó fọ́n mi ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, àwọn ẹ̀yin agbátẹrù ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, àwọn afẹ́nifẹ́re ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, Ayọ̀túndé Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, bàbá Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ nílùú Oǹdó ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, Tọ́lá Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti USA ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti UK ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn aláìní o, ètò tó fẹ̀rí sẹ́nu aláìní o. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ayọ̀ Jennings ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, ó fọ́n mi ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, àwọn ẹ̀yin agbátẹrù ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, àwọn afẹ́nifẹ́re ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, Ayọ̀túndé Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, bàbá Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ nílùú Oǹdó ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, Tọ́lá Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti USA ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti UK ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀túndé o, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn aláìní o, ètò tó fẹ̀rí sẹ́nu aláìní o. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà, Ayọ̀ Jennings lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ayọ̀ Jennings ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́, ó fọ́n mi ẹ ṣé kàn lọ́wọ́.
Ẹ ṣé fún ìrànlọ́wọ́. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful show today. Please don't forget to share this program on your Facebook page so that your friends and family can watch this show with us. And don't forget, we are live both on Facebook and YouTube. I can see some people already joining the YouTube program. I say welcome. That's the spirit. You know, as time goes on, we're going to divert to the YouTube and we're going to be interacting with both. So please make sure you invite people to that YouTube. Tell them to subscribe, tell them to watch the video, tell them to like. If they are not a lover of Facebook, at least they should be a lover of YouTube. So welcome. Yeah, like the Yoruba say, when you are Rojomu Soloko. Today's topic is get a CB. But let me start by welcoming people first. I welcome you, Honorable Olaiwaju Moses is here with us. Mr. Bimbola Kiboboye is here with us. Mr. Leonard Damilola, thank you so much for joining us, sir. Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun John, thank you so much. Miss Ajayi Tolulope, thank you so much. I cite you on YouTube, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Miss Deborah Faturoti, thank you so much. Pastor Mary Felix, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you. Welcome you. Let's see. Mr. Oluwatosin Buhas Omojola, thank you so much. Mrs. Olori Adedamola Monica Oyedamola, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for joining us, and for those of you that are not commenting, we'll say we welcome you also. But please change from being a ghost watcher. You need to participate, we need to collaborate, we need to interact together. These are topics that are useful for our everyday life. These are topics that you will not see anywhere that we are supposed to be discussing, but people, because of I don't know what people will say, we will not discuss this topic. We'll be putting it under the carpet. But you know, as Iogellin's lover, as Iogelli family, for those people that really know, this is a platform where you voice out your opinion. You voice out your opinion so that people can hear you. It doesn't matter whatever you think. All we need to know, we need to hear your voice. We need to know what you are thinking. So please and please make sure you make use of this platform anytime, any day. If you see any topic that is interesting and it's going to be very interesting on this platform, make sure you send it to us. If you see anything, maybe you are passing through anything and you don't know how to go about it, just throw a question and we're going to give you answers on our journey. That is how we interact here on this platform. That is how we roll on this platform. So once again, I welcome you. Let's welcome Mr. Olusheyi Isaac Odebode. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's topic is on pedophile and sex education. I know recently most of us have been hearing this rumor. It just started like 3 days, 4 days ago. So I want to read it because this is not my words. This is what the social media say. So I want us. We're going to start with pedophile. It's not only pedophile versus child molestation. So please and please, we've all heard the story of Baba Ijesha. That is roaming about, is flying about, is an hot topic that we really need people's opinion. We want to know what you think about that topic. So let me read it. So that people who don't know can have a better understanding of what we're going to be talking about here today. Yeah, so let me open it. Okay. So yeah, actor Baba Ijesha, we call say Baba Ijesha on the movie, even though you are still like maybe 8 years, 9 years ago, 6 years, even though 6 years, at 6 years of age, at least you should be still be able to recognize him when you see him. So actor Baba Ijesha arrested for allegedly defiling a 14-year-old girl starting from when she was 7. Let me go down. Yoruba actor, his name is Olarewaju James, aka Baba Ijesha, has been arrested by the Lagos State Police Command. The 48-year-old actor, is a 48-year-old man, was arrested for allegedly defiling a 14-year-old girl over the course of 7 years. The Lagos State Police Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi disclosed this in a statement titled Lagos Police Arrest Investigate Popular Nollywood Actor for Defilement. The statement read, the Lagos State Police Command has arrested one Olarewaju James. He's 48 years old, is a male, Baba Ijesha, popular Nollywood actor. Based on the finding, the suspect started sexually assaulting the victim 14 years ago when she was 7 years. The suspect confessed to the crime and was captured by a CCTV camera in the house of the complainant. The Commissioner of Police Lagos, Mr. Akin Odumosu, has ordered for proper investigation as he promised to do justice to the matter. So let me now explain this story to you. This is a story of Baba Ijesha where he was caught on camera, and when they caught him, he was in the process when they caught him and they called the police to come and arrest him. I know we've all heard the story and everything. So they said once he defied the little girl. That girl was 7 years old by then, and the girl that we are talking about right now is 14 years old now. So he said by then he had he raped the girl or sexually molested the girl, and it was one time. He never came to the house after that and everything. So the girl was passing through so many traumas after a week and everything. The mother said she tried all the possible ways to make sure she knows that something was wrong. They said it affected the girl academically, mentally, and everything. She just changed. Like, you know, when little girls, they're always happy and everything just changed. And she won't confess. It was after she was, after another 7 years, which make it 14 years this year, that a friend of the mother called the kid just to, interrogate her and everything, and that's when she confessed that the so person is the person that raped her. So because of that, and because of evidence of the law, they killed Paul. They set up, we can call it set up, but in a good way. They said no, we cannot just go to the police and say no, this person raped so person. Seven, when the girl was 7 years, they said they put a CCTV camera everywhere and invite Baba Ijesha to the building. And when they invited him to the building, the mother said she told all the other siblings and the neighbors, go and stay, those people that are living with her, go and stay in our neighbor's room. And she told Baba Ijesha, I'm coming, I want to see. No, when Baba Ijesha came into to the house, he met those people that came to install the CCTV camera there. But yet, then he now asked the lady and said, who are these people? The woman said, oh, these are people from DSTV. I know you've heard the name of the woman. Her name is Princess Comedian. You know her, she's a very good comedian. So he said, oh, those are DSTV people. They came to do something in the house. He said
to install DSTV.
Yeah, he said they came to install DSTV in the house. I said, okay. Then now told Baba Ijesha, I'm coming. I want to see them off. It will take me some time. Just relax, sit down, and everything. Immediately the woman walked walked out. That is when Baba Ijesha, his behavior arose again. He was just licking the guest hand, you understand, licking, putting his hand on the mat and everything. That was what they said. We've not seen the video, but to make this story more interesting, let's hear it from the first mouth. So we're gonna be hearing this story of what actually happened from this woman herself, from Princess Comedia. Let's play.
Mm. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So I have heard and read so many things in the last few days, and I don't wish anybody should go through what I'm going. Some years ago, I had challenges with my marriage and I lost a baby. So some parents in my area, out of compassion, allowed their children to stay with me so that I will not feel lonely. There were 6 of them, 3 boys and 3 girls. Now, Baba Jesha had challenges and he came to me for help. So I tried my best. I registered him in a lesson. He sat for GC, and then I tried to get him into Unilag. In fact, he was enrolled. So he came that day, he needed more help, and I was not going out. So I asked the children, because 3 of them are boys. There's a place down my street where they play. Then the 2 small ones wanted to follow them. So my auntie had come to visit me, and he was there. He was there. So when she was leaving, I had to go downstairs to lock the gate after her. I didn't know what happened in the space of 3 to 4 minutes. But the following week, the school called me that I should come and see my children. What happened? They said the girl sat on the brother's leg and was maybe doing her waist somehow. They called me. They called the parents of the children as well. The parents of the children are strict born again Christians. Me, I don't allow them watch cartoon safe. The cartoon that they watch, I must watch it with them. But the parents said that maybe it's spiritual. So we started praying. So he warned her not to tell anybody. I think he came back the next day to be sure if she told anybody. Said that he bought fruits and she should follow him to carry the fruits in the car for everybody. When she got down, he used his key again and to defile her again. After that day that he came, he didn't come to my house again. But anytime he needed help, he would call me. So when I saw the news, people are saying that he has been, molesting her for 7 years. They were saying so many things. Why? Fine, he defiled her, he assaulted her. And we just found out. But he never came to our house again. He was dodging me. So when he needed my help, I now called him that, Larry, you need my help. I'm not feeling fine. My wedding just ended. I don't have money. Why to Mama? He now said that he's sorry, he's shooting. So I went. But I noticed that he was avoiding me. I didn't even know why. Then the child started failing in school. I will pay for private lesson, everything. And when I told my family, they told me we should pray. Maybe it's spiritual. But the parents of the child said that we should keep praying. They kept the children. They call a lot on me. Those 6 children. If those children are with me, God will answer my prayers. Okay. No problem. I kept on saying that something is wrong. This child has changed. Then my family said that don't I have faith? We should be fasting. Even the parents were fasting and praying. They will go to redeem because they go to redeem. They will go. They will bring water. They will pray. But after 2 years, I said this thing is not spiritual. Something is wrong. That's how everybody saw pé mò ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀. Pé mò ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀. Why tí mo ṣe ń tẹnu mọ́rọ̀? So last year, Shemo, all the children are grown now and they are in boarding house. So last year, one of my friends said that since I don't have a child of my own, I should go and adopt a baby because all the 6 of them are now in boarding house. So last year, January, I said, okay, let me go and adopt a baby so that I will not be the only one at home. So, but I was like, are we not going to go to the root of this problem? You understand? So, because of Corona, we couldn't do anything. So this last month, I said that let me go and adopt the baby because school is resuming next month. The children are going back to boarding house. But maybe we will change her boarding house again because something is wrong. My friend came here, she was telling me, Princess, you have been saying the same thing for 7 years. Yet tomorrow. And I was telling her, but I never imagined in my life. Because For almost 14 years now, I have been helping children who have been abused and molested. I house them. I take care of them. Even women who have domestic violence issue, I house them. I help them. Why? Some people were not so got here more because he's a popular actor. If he's a popular actor, is he bigger than God? Somebody that came to meet me for help, no problem. I now said, let me call him. My friend now talk to the child again that what is going on. She now told us what happened. I was shocked. And I said, okay, let me call Baba Jesha. I went to his page. I wrote, Baba Jesha, please check your DM. Because I was trying his number, it was not going. He now sent me a message that Alpha. I said I want to shoot a movie, he should come. So me and my mom, we said that when he comes here, we'll sit him down and ask him, is it really true? Is it really true? So that day we were waiting for him. When he was on his way, I now remembered what my friend had told me. And my sister, they told me that we should be careful. People we want to support Baba Jesha and say that they want to set him up if we don't have evidence. I called CCTV company to come. They came. They set camera. When they came here, I told them it's a matter of life and death. They set camera. They set the camera. We asked everybody in the house to go out and stay in the neighbor's house. That she was afraid. We said she should calm down because she did not see him again. Since that 7 years, she didn't see him until she saw him in a movie that we did together with one mama like that 2 years ago. She saw me in that movie and him. She started doing some, even her brothers, they're asking her what happened. She couldn't say it until she told us. So they now put the CCTV. He came in. As he came in, he saw that there was nobody at home. I told him that I want to see those people. He asked me, who are these people? I said, they are DSTV people. I want to see them off. That when I go now, I will stay long. He should relax. He said, okay. I dropped my phone. I said, my phone is here. Then I went out. We locked the door. 2 seconds, he stood up. Begin to check my whole house. He checked every room to make sure none of the children are sleeping. Kema wo bí èèyàn ṣe burú. Ó wo gbogbo inú ilé pé ó fẹ́ wá sure so that he will be sure that none of the children is inside sleeping. He checked the whole house for camera. He checked the whole house. Then he started. I can't even begin to relay the things that he did. Ara mi ò gbà. I was shaking because we're monitoring it on the phone. But at the point when she stood up to go to the kitchen, I will know that there is no camera in the kitchen. The people came in. They called police. Police came immediately. They picked him. I asked him, Larry, kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? Kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? Torí o mọ̀ pé mi ò bímọ àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó dẹ̀ wá kó àwọn ọmọ yìí sí mi lọ́dọ̀ kí màmá máa ronú. Kò dẹ̀ ṣerú kó báyìí fún mi. Kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ? He said it's the devil. That me, I'm his benefactor, but the devil he was just talking rubbish.
This case will not be ayele, ayé mà le, ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ìyá, ó tójú sú mi. Can you imagine? Are we going to call Baba Jesha a pedophile or a child molester? But this is the first question for me, and I see people are really doing a great job. You see comment. I see 20 comments already came in. What are your thoughts? What are your opinion when you watch this video? That is where we are going to start this topic from. And we're going to start with Honorable Olariwaju Moses.
Yeah, thank you and thank you everyone. Thank you for your time. We thank God for this period of our life. You know, in this life, we keep learning. We keep learning from what is happening, and we thank the people that spend their time to create the video, how to have the video, and social media. That what we are seeing easily this time around. That's the power of technology. For what is happening in the years back, we will not see it. We will not even see it. They will just police will just die, and even people will change the story. You know, but we thank God for everything. You know, in this situation, I know that we parents we have a lot to do when it comes to our kids, when it comes to children. And second, we have a lot to do again when it comes to the people we associate ourselves with and the kind of life we are living. Because the child of nowadays, you cannot compare them to the 80s, 70s. You know, you can think that what you are doing that they are not seeing it. Don't be deceived. They have a very wide brain. They can develop it in a minute. And look at this man. He's been a friend with this woman for a very long time. And at the same time, he still betrayed the woman. That's what we tell us that in this life, we cannot trust anyone. Don't trust anybody. Don't say, because it's your brother, it's your sister, it's your friend, you have been together for a very long time. Or in that video, when I saw the video, I see some comment, some word that came out from the woman that she have helped Baba Ijesha before when she have a broken relationship. That even Baba Ijesha said that the woman know that he have a spiritual problem, so that the woman has given some pastor's number. So a person like that said he have a mental problem or that you have heard before, you shouldn't allow your children to stay with people like that. You shouldn't, and we cannot blame the woman 100% because when you are a friend to somebody, you can trust them that okay, I can leave my children with you. I can assure that you cannot, and you don't know what the person is doing behind you to your children. And then you know, children sometimes we think that when you see something, you say something. Not every children. We have different. Even till now, people are saying you can see some people at the age of 40 years. When something happens to them, they don't know how to express themselves. Sure. They'll still keep it inside themselves. They will not say it unless they see somebody that can give them boldness, courage, that say it, I'll back you up. I'll back you up. Talk less of a kid of 7 years. How did he go to say it? How did that kind of a kid will just go out and say, oh, this man do this to me? You know, she will find it difficult to say. So I pray that in this situation, the man shouldn't be released. He have to face the law. But we parents, please, let's make sure that we do our proper assignment, how to take care of our kid, where to keep our kid, the kind of association, the kind of people we allow in our family, in our house, in anywhere. We shouldn't just believe or trust somebody and keep and we should be very prayerful in everything we do.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, before I call Mr. Abibola Kiboboye, for those of you asking what is the meaning of pedophile, we have pedophile and pedophilia. So I'm going to give you the definition. They said what it means when we say pedophile, a person who is sexually attracted to children. Those are the person we call pedophile. People who are attracted to children. Like their sexual drive, whenever they see children, it just rise up and say, mo ti dé o, o ti gbé nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ jẹ wá. those are pedophiles. Then there is another word. It says pedophilia is a psychiatric disorder in which an adult or older adolescent experience a primary or exclusive sexual attraction to pubescent children. So that's children that are still, they are not yet mature. They've not reached the age of puberty. And they say this pedophilia that we're talking about, or pedophile anything, it has to do with the brain. Those are people that are not normally, their brain is not wired like everybody else's own. It's like that's their own, it's like a feeling. When they see children, like some adults will say, when táwọn bá rí obìnrin tó fine, wípé kíní yẹn máa gbéra, you understand? I hope there is no kids ní platform yìí o. It's strictly for adults and mature mind. So wípé kíní yẹn máa gbéra. But in the case of pedophilia or pedophile anything, it's the other way around. They are attracted to kids. We have some people that are married because we never know. Look at the case of this Baba Ijesha. I don't want to say anything else first, but don't forget my question. What do you think about this video that you just seen? And also, some people are saying, no, he did not rape her. There is no video that says he rapes her. What do you have to say about those people? I'm still gonna read comments, but we're gonna Mr. Abimbola Akibawe is gonna take this one up.
Thank you, Bonfito. The the problem we have in Africa is we spiritualize everything. When the person, when you guys, Baba Gisha, when they say that he has problem, you see, according to according to the definition of pedophile, it's a disorder.
Yeah.
It's supposed to see psychiatry. See, for therapy, there are some things we need therapy. We don't need prayer.
True.
Yeah, we don't need somebody to give us. We need doctor, but most of it will be praying. That is, when they have a disorder, they have something that is trouble. We need not everything we go to even pastors sometimes have problem a disorder that they need psychiatry or psychology to help them. That is it. But I don't know whether I have they say I have defined the girl before, but the police are saying it's a child molestation. When you are touching a child, unwanted touch, you molest, it's still a crime. Yeah, when you touch a child unnecessarily, it's an act. Even when if the woman have not come, he may do abuse, do so many things. So the problem is, we thank God for the information age. If not for information age, everything will nobody. Even if the woman want to raise it, the society, Nigeria society, there, they will die it down. They will say, don't destroy this man, don't do all these things, don't you want to destroy. The man will be begging. We say this from that's his Satan because of the society we are living. And this thing is common mostly in Africa. In America, in Western world, people are doing it. But when they are caught, if they are caught, they will give them the judgment. For Africa, because when they are caught, most of them we have seen so many cases. We have had so many cases that they use money to settle, do everything, even rape. You will not hear about it. The case will not die. So this one shows that the society are waking up. We are protecting the society. One of the cases, if the society is waking up, it will help to protecting the children. The government have mostly things to protect the children, especially in Africa, because even a child that go to school, he can be molested. A child can go to, he can't stay with his children 24 hours. The children, the work of the government is to protect children. That is the work of the Western world. They protect their children. Anywhere they go, if the child complain, if there is a complaint, the police will investigate.
No matter if there's a video
Anywhere there's any complaint, they will investigate. Even at work, if there is a sexual molestation, they will investigate. If you do touch somebody unwanted or you look something, you do say everything in the. That is why Nigeria is waking up. Nigeria, we have seen now. You see, it's not a child alone. All these things, they even do it to boys. Some people is they will molest man to man. You can say this person is a man, let me leave my boy. Then it will be attractive. There is a this woman was telling a story. The woman is Nigeria. He put his child, just boys, with a white guy. The white guy was he sucking, he go and be sucking their something. That is level. People, if the moment that is pedophile, when the moment they see a child, whether it's boy, it's not only girl. Some people is this boy they will be attracted. They will just be so. The government have so many things to do. If there is the moment they commit a sin, commit crime in Nigeria, there is a consequence. People will change. Because when they commit it, nobody do it. They will say they will go back. It's normal. But if there is everything will change. That is what we have in America. They protect their self, they protect their children. If there is any problem, government will come out. Baba have collected the video show is you have molested the child. There should be judgment. They should not put it under because if they release Baba, the moment you will see, you will not hear anything again.
That's it.
They will not. They will be running from one king to another, running from anybody for protection. And at the end of the day, everything will die. We will not hear it again.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me read people's comment because I have a lot to say, and my body is burning with fire. But let me keep it. Let me start with Mr. Leonard Damilola. He said that this is the essence of this platform to change and impact life positively. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Mr. Olafisoye Ebukun just said, with different apps all over internet, that someone can call a girl with 20,000 K, 10K, and even 5K. You go sleep and discharge the girl. My minor egoism. I am ashamed of these idiots. We all are. We are all ashamed of Baba Ijesha. He said he's a celebrity that Nigerian girls are chasing after, but he chose to molest a small girl. Madman, he should be castrated. Oh yeah, Miss Ajayi Tolulope. Yeah, we've defined. Yeah, she gave us the definition of what pedophilia is. It's the same definition that I gave people. Mr. Johnson Ayodele Ojo said, I'm so disappointed in Baba Ijesha. Thank you so much. Mr. Leonard said, seriously, the issue of pedophile has been on an alarming increase rate in Nigeria, and many things must be done to curb the heart. Yeah, this issue of pedophile has been in Nigeria and it's very, very rampant. Even before technology, even before this internet age.
Yeah.
It has been. But immediately it happened because back then, when you speak of such thing, you should have to be ashamed of your life. You can't even speak. What do you want to tell your parents? Even though your parents heard about it, you say, and we have series and various type of them. We have various type of pedophile in Nigeria. Child molester, women, male, who are molesting small kids. If you are saying, oh, all these things is just coming out because it's internet, it's social media that is causing everything. No! We've had it ever since. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. This thing has been happening. It's just that the internet has really helped us. The internet is giving us voice. Those are for those people who really know how to use it. I'm not talking about some brainless people who use the internet for something else, the social media for something else. I'm saying people who took opportunity, who took charge of the social media to make use of themselves, to give out information that is going to benefit everybody individual's life. Those are the kind of people I'm talking about. Let me continue. Mr. Oluseyi Isaac Odebode said any pedophile that is caught is to be castrated or be in jail for 35 years to serve a deterrent to anyone who may want to venture into such acts. True. And governments need to introduce sex education into curriculum in the secondary school to help our students to know how to protect themselves and how to sense wrong signal and alarm the neighbor immediately. An urgent action is needed by the government to curb this harm before it becomes normal. So Baba Ijesha should be dealt with to serve as a lesson to others. Thanks for bringing up this program. That is my submission. You are absolutely right, my brother. And that is why I put this topic together, because they really go hand in hand. Because we are talking about small kids, a child. That's who we are talking about. And that is when the issue of this sex education comes in which we are going to discuss later. But first, we need to read people's comments and opinion about Baba Ijesha's case before we can continue and do the sex education thing. Omobasha said, I was dumbfounded when I heard about the story. I believe as a celebrity, it shouldn't be a problem in getting a lady to have sex with. But I was surprised when I heard he defied a teenager from age 7 and also age 14. Seriously, it's a disgrace to Men's Association and to the Nollywood actor entirely. I am really disappointed in him. He really fumbled. Yeah, he fumbled. Mr. Olafisoye said, yeah, I watched the video where Baba Ijesha was confessing. We are still going to watch that one too. Guys, make we try as much as possible to do what is right. Try so hard to be good, be upright, so that no idiot will ask you to sit down on the ground asking questions with you begging like an idiot. For me, I rather die than sit on the ground in front of a fellow human being. I rather die on my feet. It is the royal way. In any case, try to do good always. And please say no to child molestation. Please. If you wan knack woman plenty, those of easy virtue sef dey, soapy dey, vaseline dey for masturbation. True. Indomie and egg girls dey, bend down collect dey. Choose your poison. A rod is enough for the yansh. My brother, you're so funny. You don hear am o. He said there are different kind of women out there. Vaseline too dey for masturbation. At least if you are going to sin, you should do masturbation is even better than molesting a kid. Do you know how you spoil? Baba Ijesha already spoiled that girl's life, because they said immediately it happens, the girl changed. Mentally, spiritually, she changed. Every senses in her body, everything is going to die down immediately, and she'll be wondering. She doesn't even know how to explain. Why would a child, even though it's a mommy, so person, for come me. And even as a mother, as a Nigerian would shut up. Is that possible? We know ourselves. That is what we do. This is not about this. I don't do that. It's a lie. As a typical Nigerian, ọmọ Naija tó bí, when your child tó kọ́kọ́ wá sí irú kíní yẹn, shut up. Stop talking nonsense. What bò Although inside the room you may be thinking about it, but that is going to be your first reaction. It's not all women wọn ò kọ́ wa bẹ́ẹ̀. Shut up ni, because nǹkan tá a máa kọ́ rò ní pé kí láyé ti ń gbọ́ àfọmọbọ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lẹ́nu. Let me continue. Mr. Johnson Ayodele said the issue of pedophile and minor molestation is getting too rampant in Nigeria. Human rights activists have to do something about this court. Yeah, they really have to do something about it. Mr. Olafse said, abeg share to your Facebook page. We need reaction to this topic. Please share. It only takes a second. Just go to the share button and you are good to go. Let me continue. Omobasha said he needs to face the weather of the law. It is getting too much. It shouldn't be prison for killed with firing squad. So bad and disgraceful. I think Nigeria we don't kill anymore. Right?
But they are
No, it's not coming to that.
Is that
She has to face the law and
Okay.
They are still killing.
Is that
Yeah, it's still capital punishment.
capital punishment? Yeah. Let's take. Mr. Paul Oluwasegun said pedophile issue is very rampant, but in most cases the public never get to hear it. One good thing parents should adopt and never feel ashamed about is sex education, and as well try to be free with their children in order to get them to confide in them. Very, very true. He said, Mr. Alops, he said, I will advise the castrate him and give his manhood to a dog. I know. Let me quickly read this comment. I watched a video where Baba Ijesha confessed it was indeed disturbing. He really disappointed all Nigeria. It should be dealt with the land of the land. But this is my question. People that are saying, no, unless I see a video, I'm never going to believe. Of course, we are never going to believe. If you have a friend, I want you to put yourself in these people's shoes. If you have a friend, and later your child is telling you that your child brother kini kan daddy ọ̀rẹ́ yín ó bá mi sùn, are you going to believe? You say no. If you look at, we'll show the video very soon. Even though those people that are watching video Yoruba movie, when you see Baba Ijesha, look at how handsome and everything, your first reaction is like kí ló ń sọ, kò possible. Kò possible òun ló dẹ̀ ń pa wá kú, whereas so many things are happening under our roofs. Who want to see a video of a girl where she's being molested and by Baba Ijesha? When this news came out, the only thing I would say, I want to hear from the mother's mouth, because all these Nigeria bloggers, all those news don't carry about. Sometimes it's not genuine. And thank God the woman came out herself to explain what happened. So what do we need? What do we need? The police said no. Since he didn't molest her in the video, there's nothing they can do. Not in America.
They only have sex.
Because he didn't have sex.
Yeah.
Let me say this. In 2015, just because I said I took a passenger as a Uber driver, just because I said the passenger is beautiful, I said, she greet me, she just said, hi, how are you? I said, oh, I'm good. I said, you beautiful. I was suspended for 2 years.
At his job.
I was suspended for 2 years that I cannot drive a Uber. I cannot drive it. Just I said, you are beautiful. And the lady said that I said, they said, what do you mean by that? And to me as a Nigerian, I don't take it. Just because she greet me, and then she said, oh, why you? I just say, oh, thank you. So, oh, good, you have a nice car. And I said, thank you. You too, you're beautiful.
That's it.
I was suspended for 2 years.
You see? In Nigeria, we always have to justify.
Not just 2 years. Until investigation carried out that the lady did it to many. That's it, because they sent a message to me when they released my app. That they were very sorry that the lady did it to so many people to get money from Uber. He wanted to sue Uber. He sued them until they find out that she did it deliberately.
To people.
So it's not up to 2 years when they open my app. But immediately she report that thing. The first thing they do, they suspend me. Not to have access to the app or to anybody. Maybe I might. And it's not true. But investigation carried out, and later on they send a message to me that they are very sorry that my app is open. That the lady were doing it deliberately to get money from Uber company.
Look at that one. You see? It's true. In Nigeria, ṣe bá ṣe ń ronú ní Nigeria, ó yàtọ̀ sí bí àwọn tó kù bí ìlú mi tó kù ṣe ń ronú. We think negatively. In Nigeria, you can just say, oh, one of beautiful to right, and you will just go. Here, if you do it, it's molestation. What if you body, what if you do it, what if you open gbogbo tó wà ní body. After you said they saw the video because Iyabo just said she saw it, where he grabbed the girl, the 14-year-old girl, and was licking the hand and everything. Is it sugar? Is the hand of the lady? Is it candy? Then we have stupid people, mentally deranged people, who are commenting and say, no. Kò tí ì bá sùn now. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn? I'm telling you, if we are to bring 100 girls in Nigeria and say, sit down, line up, every one of you. If you have been molested, I'm telling you, it's only 1% that will remain. That people have not molested. Because it's so rampant in Nigeria and our parents will just cover it up. When we're talking Latin, especially when it is between family members, we have it. It's going on in Nigeria. Be water, be pure water, don't rush me. We have so many of those pedophiles there, so many of those child molesters. Baba Jesha doesn't see himself, and it's treatable. They said this when you are a pedophile, it's treatable. All you have to go do is go to therapy. I've seen testimony of those people that said, I know I'm a pedophile because I'm always sexually aroused when I see children. He said, well, I went to therapy, and how the therapy did it was that I don't get too close to children. Immediately I know that, oh, this children is coming close, I run away. Those are the things we can do. Yeah. And like Mr. Abibola Akibaboye said, everything is spiritual in Nigeria.
You know what I notice in this life is that, do you know that self-discipline is very important in the life of everyone? When you are not a self-discipline, you can do anything.
True.
But when you are a person, even when you have a problem, you can change yourself. But when you see people that are doing the same thing, that they don't care, even when they see someone that help them to change, they will not, because they don't have a self-discipline, they continue to do the bad thing. So we have seen some people who are armed robbers and they give their life to Christ.
True.
And we see people who say, I will rather die instead of. That is self-discipline. When you don't have the self-discipline to change yourself, no matter what, even if they pray for you. But the main thing in life is that we must be very careful. When it comes to family, when it comes to children is not something you just believe that they are too small now, I can just keep them somewhere. And in this life, don't trust people. Let me tell you, if I'm your friend and you are doing something negative, and I try to talk to you, you don't change, I will never allow you to close to me.
Yeah.
And if I know, even if I come to your house, I see the way you are treating your children, I will not allow you to get close to my children.
True.
If I see that you don't take care of your children, they have a bad word, and I have given you some sign, you don't take, I will never allow you and your children to come to my children. I will make sure I secure it. I don't care whatever you say, or maybe you say, oh, I'm proud. I am a man. I'm a father. I need to protect my family, and I will do anything to protect it. I will not that evil to happen to me. Till your word will be talking and giving me before I do it. No. And I thank God for that kind of life and I thank God for the wife that God gave to me, that if we see something that is not proper, I don't care who are you. I will close the boundary immediately. That is how parents should do. And also to make sure that we let our children know about God, to teach them and to tell them, whatever you see that is not good, say it. Don't think that somebody will hurt you or somebody will kill you because of, say it so we can fight. Look at it. 7 years ago, this has become a trauma. This has become something that destroyed this lady, this little girl, till they become 14, and the same man still come back to do the same thing. That is where I say, the woman means that princess, he should have noticed that thing. But although she said they were praying, they will find a way and many things. And thank God that she listened to their friend that says set a camera. Because if there is no camera now, you know, something will happen. Everybody should be cautioned. Don't wait until it happen. When you see somebody that is mental problem, that the way he's doing or she's doing, stay away from that person. A person that is talking to his own child, touching her own daughter, in your own presence, and now you see that kind of person you want to keep your children with, or that kind of person you want to relate with. No, you don't do that. It's not that you hate. It's a policy. It's a something you store. Wọ́n ní igi àwọn àgbà sọ pé igi gogoro máa gún ni lójú. Òkèrè láti máa ń wò ó. Wàá fàyè ẹni yẹn sókèrè. A kì í ṣọ̀tá. When we see, we greet. But when it comes to no. I see a man that told me, he's an elderly man, he told me, tí ẹ ṣe wá pọ̀ bá àti rọ́mọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀dì ẹ̀rí. I stop him. I create a very big band. Even till today, he respects me more than himself because he saw my reaction immediately. I did not wait till tomorrow. I let him realize the kind of father I am. If you don't like it, stay away. If you like it, it's not. I don't come to your house to beg for anything. This is my family, and I'll do anything.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me read this comment. I really like it. Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola said, "It's a pity that people kept complaining about this bad deed that has been done and fail to nail the fact that as a parent, your role must or should never be neglected. We can't run from the fact that even if Baba Ijesha is castrated today, many of his type are all over the world doing it. And getting away with it, all we need to make sure is to educate our children. Let them know where and how they shouldn't be touched as kids." Thank you so much, sir. And that is when sex education comes in.
Yeah.
Sex education. Now the question is, at what age should we begin to educate our children, our girls, our boys, about when it comes to sex? Some people said, I was reading a comment, it said secondary school. Oh my God. At this age, by the age of 11, even some kids 10 are already started menstruating. What are we talking about? Maybe 9. Let's just put it at 10, 11. They are already in that puberty age. I started menstruating. So we are in this internet age. Everything is fast for the kids. Before, the was of má jẹ́ kó mọ̀ yẹn gbọ́. Nǹkan tó ṣe ń fẹ́nu bò pé má jẹ́ kó gbọ́, ó ti mọ̀ kọjá ẹ̀ lọ. The kids of nowadays are even going to educate you about it. And this is where our parents, I think, this is where they are making the mistake. They don't want us to know so things back then. And there will be totally duasi. And this is my question to everybody. We're going to start with Mr. Abimbola Akiboboyi. At what age should we begin to educate our kids when it comes to sex? What do you think, sir?
Thank you, moderator. According to child design psychology, say when the child is around 5, he knows something. One thing about in Africa, they say we should name like when you want to name penis, this is penis.
Yeah.
You should not give him
another name.
Another name. Because when somebody, this person touched when a man can, we will know that this is, we should be, that is how these people child develop, those psychologists, that is how this, because in Nigeria, because of religious or something.
We say
PP. We make things. We look at something we like take it so big, so like a sin. And when we mention it, but in reality, when it's up, somebody touch the child can say somebody touch my this thing, my touch my penny, my touch my bread. But we should know, we should teach them. This even boys. We should teach them this is the right thing to do, and this thing is not common to. It's everywhere, in the school, whether they go to school, in the church, pastors are doing it, teachers are doing it. So many people, where the children go, we have them there. So whatever there is any problem, the children will know. whether they are in the church. Some people in the church will do it. We know in Nigeria, if a pastor do it, we will say, some pastor will, when they want to say, they will say, you can't go there. All this, we can't do this thing. But when the children say, no, this thing, this is what they do. This, they touch me like this, they do it like this, they do something like this, and the society will continue to, the society should not hide anything. That is what it does say it's not happening in Western world. But the society, the moment they handle it. When any post you have, whether they will ask you to resign, when it comes to children, they will say you should resign immediately. They will investigate it. There was one bishop, but Bishop Long was sending a photo. He take his photo in the bathroom and send it to, this is a man, this is a boy is in the church. He was out to resign from that bishop. They asked him, why are you sending your picture? Even the church have to settle the boys. Say, we are sending, they say this is a sexual harassment. We went to and take your picture and send it to young boys in the church. We wear a bossa, they ask the church have to pay them. So when this thing happen, everybody will know their level. Whether you are a pastor, some people especially in Africa, they can do anything. They can do anything. Even deliverance self. They say you see they will molest the child. Some people will do anything in deliverance.
In the course of deliverance.
Yeah.
True.
They will molest the child. They will say, why? Some people will molest your child. They do all these things. It can't happen in Western world. All this, if government is the work of the government to come here and do something, do protect all the child, all our children, they are the future of the tomorrow. When you protect them, if you report any case in the police say let it go to court. When they go to court, the judges are there will be fear. Nobody will do any stupid thing again.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, sir. Let me read comments before I call Honorable Olariwaju again. He said we need to be free with our children so that, hold on, parental guidance is very important. That's Papa Shekere. Yeah, very, very important. Don't leave your kids for no one. I've really learned a lot because I'm somebody man jẹ́ kí sáré ṣiṣẹ́ kékeré lọ màá ọmọ yẹn ti dàgbà pé kí sáré lọ 1 hour 2 hours wọ́n mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́. I will never, if I want to go at PP and I will say I will lock the door of the PP and say stand there. When I finish PP, I will take their hand, we'll go together. Please don't trust anybody. Ṣé in this age and time where parents ibi tí bàbá ti ń bọ́mọ sùn ibi tí ìyá tó ti ń gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀, don't even trust your mom too. Because àti rí àwọn ìyá tó gbọ́mọ wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tọ́mọ yẹn tó ní kó máa rìn dímọ́. So many things are happening. But as a parent, if you want to, that definition of àjẹ́ jẹ́ kó wúlò. Make sure you are a monitoring spirit. Be looking at everything. Open your eyes wide open. Don't trust anybody. It's my brother's, it's my husband's friend. It's my cousin. And cousins too. Even your siblings. Don't trust them with your kids. Wherever you are going to the market, hold their hand, go together and come back. We have so many parents who neglected their children. Like I was listening to this man, an actor on Instagram, Femi Branch. He said some people cannot even leave their money. He said if you cannot leave your money and in the house when your brother or your sister or your relative is there, how much more your kids? You cannot leave your money there, but you be saying, "Ẹ máa bá mi ṣọ́ ọmọ ìmú fẹ́ sáré jáde." Neglect. Parents neglect. Let me continue. Mr. Alafisoye Ibukunjo said, do you know the impact of molesting a child? Many children don't recover from it till they die. Some women never even enjoy sex again in their life after molestation. The brain is a very sensitive part of human brain. Once something goes wrong with it, it takes a miracle miracle to completely return to a normal state. And that's it. Child molestation can change a brilliant child to dollar. It can make a child lose confidence forever. Our society take the issue lightly. Baba Ijesha should rot in prison if he did it. What do you have to say about this comment?
Yeah, if already with the video, he was confessed that
Yeah, we still gonna play.
he molested the lady. But my take about the question you had that what age can we educate our children? You know, education to our children started from. That is why in this program we have said it before that going into marriage in this time around is not about age.
It's not about age.
It's not about I want to have a child. You must have a plan. That plan is part of the education.
True.
Let me tell you, if you are a parent, you don't dress up when your children are looking at you.
True.
No, you don't take a child of 5 years to have a bath together. You know, even if you want to educate them, you have to be separate. You must be very careful in that area. You know, look at me and my wife. We do something. My daughter she's just 4 years old, but we did not allow her and her brother to dress together in the same room.
True.
Whenever we want to take them to shower, we will take the daughter to the bathroom. She will shower. After the shower, we take her to dress her up there. We did not allow our brother to see her nakedness. So she will go to the room, and the brother will come to the bathroom, undress there. She will shower. She will dress up there. She will go back to the room. It's not that okay, two of you come and shower, and they will be undressed, seeing each other. That's part of the education. Now I let them understand that you are a lady, you are a man. If one want to go and go to restroom and they want to do it at the same time, you have to stop. You wait until the first one finish before you go there.
True.
That's part of the education. It's not that your children want to bath, both girls and you put them together in the bedroom, you started shower with them, and they started playing the you see, and you call pennies, see your toto. You know, from there, they might not know that it's molest when they begin to put, and all these things. So then, how do we let them understand that don't allow anybody to touch you anyhow. Even if it's your brother, if you touch your boom boom, you have to complain. That brother have to get punishment for that.
True.
You cannot touch your sister boom boom, and just because it's your sister, the same thing we do for you when you touch your brother. The same thing we do for you if you do it for another person, and it might lead you to something that is very bad. That the society can condemn you for. So we tell them. And according to what, can you read it again?
Yeah, he said, do you know the impact of molesting a child? Many children don't recover from it till they die. Some women never even enjoy sex again in their life after molestation. The brain is a very sensitive part of human brain. Once something goes wrong with it, sometimes it takes a miracle to completely return to a normal state. Child molestation can change a brilliant child to a dollar. It can make a child lose confidence forever. Our society takes this big issue lightly. Baba Ijesha should rot in prison if truly he did it.
Yeah, look at me. The same thing happened to me when I was 10 years.
Yeah,
My mother died in 1989. I was 10 years old. So my father had to take us to his family, where I am living with my uncle. So my uncle is a teacher, and his wife is working in local government. So that's his wife have a brother, and the brother is older than us. Every time we come back from school, that brother we naked and bring his pennies, how they are soapy. We'll be doing soapy, and he'll be released. We'll be looking at him like this. And one day, do you know that he said we should undress, and he just want to have sex with us. He's a man. Look at it. I was 10 years old. See, until today now, can I told my father? No. Because my father only come maybe once in a week to look at us until we just go. Stay and maybe 10 to 20 minutes until he is going to leave. He didn't know what we are going through. Do you understand? Look at this one now. 7 years. They have been molesting for 7 years. So and now he come. But that time there is no video. And the brother that I'm talking about now is now a pastor. You understand me? But can I say it? Can I have a proof? It's only me. And even that time, if I say it, they will kill me because the place that I'm living, sometimes for me to eat, if I take a water, if I say the water is dirty, maybe I will not drink water for the rest of that year. Because they will ask me, even the thing that your father cannot give you, we are still giving you what you say is dirty. Talk less of I will say they are the brother to my uncle's wife was molest me. Doing what do you think they will do for me? They will just throw me into the street, and I don't have any place to live. So poverty can make this happen, and also that's why I say parents, we have a lot to do. If you nǹkan tí agbára bá ti ká má máa ṣe don't bí ọmọ jọ torí pé bíbélì sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ má bí sí ẹ má rẹ̀ sí. You and your wife have to make sure that you have a good plan, that set up a good plan.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I really like Mr. Olabisoye Ibukunjo's comment about the impact of molesting a child. If you see somebody that has been molested before and they are doing greatly today and not thinking about it, we say kudos to them. And also, it's God's grace. So many people. Can you remember the story of this man, of this popular singer? What's his name? I've forgotten his name. When the wife came out, was it not last year?
2 years.
2 years ago. When the wife came out and said, I've been molested maybe 30 years ago. So many stupid people, ignorant, irrational people, would I call them crazy Nigerians. They said, after 30 years. You don't understand. It never goes away. The impact, the effect never goes away. Most especially when you begin to see the raper, maybe on your TV screen, or maybe they are passing by, you will always remember. You will always, because our brain is wired differently. This thing we are talking about with child molestation, it has to do with the brain. Some people, when that thing happens forever, they are stuck. It's like a hole that you just put them in, they will never be able to get out. And we have seen so many married couples saying that ìyàwó mi ò kí like kí n máa bá ní sex. Have you ever sat her down to know the cause? Because kò sí nǹkan tó wà ní kìíní tí ò ní cause. Maybe back then she has been molested. She just said maybe because of what the society is saying, let me just get married. Now she's getting married, but you are not enjoying the sex. Those are the impacts. And you see so many kids, so many girls that have been molested. Now see so many of them, they turn to Ashewo prostitute. It's because some people have seen themselves as their life is meaningless. They said, okay, it has happened. Now I've lost my integrity. I've lost my ego and everything. Useless are me. And that's why you see some of these prostitutes, when you call them, interrogate them and sit them down, some of them have a story to share. You have to be very, very, this is a very, very important topic. We shouldn't take it lightly. Our government, may God help us in Nigeria. Nigeria is no more a country. A country where there is law, but they are not making use of it. Is that a country? I don't even see, is that a law? That's not a law. Olori Adedamola said, me as a person, if I hear something like that, I will believe, because it's not the only one. Why? Why did they point an accusing finger at him? I don't need a video to believe such, because anything can happen. True. And that's it. Why do they need a video? Why? Omobasha said the way parents do shout and rebuke their kids has made them to be afraid of talking. If anything happens to them, let's be free with our kids and always ask them for problem and issue if any strange attitude is detected. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Some some parents they are like Shango, Olukoso. You have a parent, you can't even say daddy and welcome. Tó bá ti ń bọ̀ báyà ní Jagunlabi ti dé kí gbogbo igbó. That's some parents. Lílù ni. Sometimes you will not even see them laughing with their kids and everything. That's why they will say they are what's it, disciplinary. You can be a disciplinary with what?
With common sense.
With common sense. Thank you so much, sir. With common sense. Don't let these kids, let them be too afraid that they cannot even discuss the issue they are having. Sometimes when they go to school, sit them down. What did your teacher do in school today? Did you understand this thing? Just to make them talk. This kid, àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n bá kì í sọ̀rọ̀ is very, 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 very léwu o. Because you don't know what is inside them. And except as a parent, you stand up and interrogate them and try to make sure they say something. Because the rapist will always tell them, if you tell anybody, I will kill you. It's a lie. Those are the things we need to educate our children. By 5 years, tell them, this is vagina. You see am? Now penis be this. You see it? Open your eyes. This is breast. This kid, in as much that at that 5-year-old, they can already know everything when we talk about the whole part. Like this is eyes, this is face, this is my hair, ojú ni, mo fi ríran, imú, tongue, tí everything. Why? As a parent, I feel kolobi. I'm a qualifier. No. You call this one PP. You call this one is poo-poo. Nonsense. Let's educate our kids. Maybe in Nigeria, if I'm not wrong, bóyá mo dẹ̀ ti gbàgbé ni, at the secondary school, kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ wa ní reproductive system. Ta bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní understand here. It's the truth. Even the street will teach the kids for you if you don't teach them. So, remove all this mentality. Mi ò fẹ́ bà innocent wọn jẹ́. Who innocent? Even they know. What you think that you are hiding from them? They tell you, Mommy, you are so funny. Is it not this thing? They already know. So let's educate our kids. As a parent, like Honorable Layo, when you are not ready for it, when you are not ready for the responsibility as a parent to cater for your kids, don't go there. Because if you do, and those kids are not useful to the society, because you know the effect that your absence is going to cause in the life of these kids. You know as a parent, but you just gave by.
If you know that you want to enjoy yourself, you want to go to anywhere, any country, you want to travel, you want to do your vacation, and you have 4 kids. You don't want to go with them. You don't want to do this. The only thing you always say, don't have a kid.
True.
Enjoy your life. That's why in America, after they get married, they tell them that you can still plan. Maybe you enjoy yourself for 2-3 years before you started bringing the kid. Because it's not something you bring them and then the only thing you do, you find someone where you can dump them and you and your husband can go and enjoy. You are doing something that even God will condemn you.
True. Yeah, Mr. Life says, Mr. Ayotunde Falegon, you are very beautiful. Somebody, please don't molest. I know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But if you try, you are a gunner.
You are a gunner.
Oh man. Báṣe máa ṣe ní Nàìjíríà àrí bí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. And kì í dẹ̀ ń ṣe bí wa. Owó látòkè dé, you so beautiful. Jane,
at my work where I was working, we just want to clock in, and the lady behind me, when I clock in, I left. The lady want to clock in, and she looked back. She saw the guy behind her that she was looking at her, and she said, "Why do you stare at me?" And they say, Do you beautiful? She was fine. The lady just said, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
And supervisor, in the camera, they was looking at him. And the supervisor just called them, come. And they said, what the guy, she said, she was looking at me and I saw him.
Looking at me.
And the next thing she said, why do you think are you beautiful? And they asked the guy. He said, yeah, she's not beautiful. Immediately they don't bring paper. You were fired. Period. Because why? The company said, if the girl sued the company that they didn't do anything, they will pay almost $520-something thousand for that lady. So immediately action was taken.
We can't
just here in America. You don't talk anyhow. You don't look people anyhow. It's not that you just go somewhere. You will say, "Wow!" If you cut in the camera,
that's it.
Even if you run for 10 years, they will still catch you.
True.
And you will pay for it.
Yeah, because like Honorable, some people were saying in the video now for molesting. Shaky parents as a good parent, go out dúró, go on because mo te fẹ́ ní evidence now. Mo fẹ́ ní evidence. Ó yá wọlé sí. Ìgbà tó bá wá wọlé sí táyà, mo cash yẹ. Can even the parents, our parents here should withstand their small war. And in that video, the woman said, Baba Ijesha even did a lot of things that are unthinkable. Because if you look at the, let's show it. The confession video, you will see he stood up. But he bought Shokoto already. No. Over day Shokoto, let's sit down back. Let's show the confession video, sir.
Even he was even inside the room one by one. To know maybe there's people there before he started with the lady.
True.
Because they saw him, and even he want to try to change the story, but they said, you look. He said, no, I look at the end. She said, yes, I look at all the rooms. And the lady said, you came here before.
Okay.
No, let him wait, Oga. Please, why did you do this to me, Yimubiri? Please, I don't want them. I know you are saying you are sorry, but I know you. Did I do anything to offend you?
No.
Why would you molest a 7-year-old? I'm saying almost 7+. If you are telling me pay is the devil, fine.
You should not talk about devil now. Only thing they are living now.
But after everything I did for you, why?
You tried.
But why? But I want to understand. I took out my time, registered you in the school. The only thing I didn't even do was allow you to stay in my house. And that was because my marriage just broke up and I didn't want people to. So what did I do to deserve this?
Oh, deserve it. If I'm lying, look, deserve it. But me, more she need carrying. Mo bẹ̀bẹ̀. Tó bá kọ̀rọ̀ pẹ́pẹ́ gbé mi lọ, ẹ jẹ́ kí n kàn pa mi ẹjọ́.
No, you have not even answered my question. Why molest a 7-year-old? Is sexual molestation, is it right?
Just tell me I don't understand you about this one.
I understand him now. What show us on English?
No, the thing is that he molested her when she was 7. And then he came now that she's 14.
So do it again. Okay, why do it again now? Why do it again now? Okay, tell us, why do it again now?
I won't say you not do it.
No, but why do it again now? I'm going to come. Why do it again now? Why do it again now? Why do it again now?
I'm very sorry.
Maybe we should just hand him over to.
They are coming. They are already on their way.
Because you are not talking to me.
Zoto said, if any police will come here, we should call them for Zoto. Let them. Once he's registered.
Where is he going? Ma, leave it. Ma, no, don't bother. Sit down back. Ma, bother. I'm talking to you as a friend because I know that you had issues. And that issue, I went all out. I'm asking you, why harass a child at 7 years old and come back and harass her at 14? You are not giving me any cogent reason. You are saying it's them. But Muti, you didn't drink.
kò lè òun náà rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ dáríjì mi kan gbọ́kàn yẹn láti dáríjì mi tó bá lè ṣe fún mi lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ṣe fún mi dáríjì mi.
I want to forgive you, but I just want to understand.
Just that I know him, that's why he's saying, which you know, this one, everyone is there, with bad attitude
I'm begging you.
Why? I don't understand. If truly you prayed about it, you harassed her at 7, why come back to harass her at 14?
You know what they do? I'm not called devil, brother. What I've done is bad. No doubt about that. It's very bad to molest her. It's very bad, I know. But please, I'm pleading.
Okay.
To your Lord, Princess, you did not deserve it. Record it, you did not deserve it. Because you tried.
Okay, what was
even when I was coming, that's what I was telling you. I said, you cannot call me. Even once, I will answer 3. Because you tried for me. Hey Joe, just help me.
Okay, what was your aim now? What was your aim? To just destroy her life? Or what?
There's no aim. When there is problem, spiritual problem,
you have spiritual problem.
You can't even know, she knows.
That you have,
know what she has.
You have spiritual problem.
She even gave me a number. Someone to go, I mean, 1 or 2 people.
I gave you a pastor's number when you have problem with your marriage. Did I know that you can molest a 7-year-old or harass a 7-year-old? But you are not making me understand. If you are saying the devil, that was some years ago. You repeated it again. Does it mean you have done it to other people?
I know.
So you are saying if I ask around, nobody will say.
That means people were to be in my shoe. My stepchildren for no this thing say for your hand.
No.
I married a woman that lost her husband 7 years ago.
That's true.
Let me tell you, the daughter is just a little bit bigger than this. So you mean if you were to be in that shoe, you would spare that little girl?
He's telling the fact.
You know what she calls me?
Daddy. He's not the father.
She did not joke with me.
You are old enough to be her father.
Do you understand? We sleep together in the same bed. It's like my blood. As in, don't like it is my blood. You see the mother. If I call her any see. No,
it's intentional. It's intentional.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's intentional. Lanre.
At the point of intentional.
If it's not intentional,
Three good children.
Come back.
Boys.
If it's not intentional, why harass a child at 7? Then come back years later. No, why do that?
You know what it is?
It's intentional.
Once you enter.
You see, shameless man, irresponsible man. Who can we trust? Who should we trust now?
You know, this is where I blame the woman. That Baba Ijesha confessed that he have his problem before, and he have a problem, spiritual problem, and he said that the woman know. I know. He said he have a problem, and if you look at Baba Ijesha, his comedy look like someone who have a mental problem. I'm telling you, his comedy different from Baba Suwe. His comedy different from all of these comedian people. You will see him when he's talking that he's a person that have a problem. I'm telling you, it's not because of this. Of this thing. You can see it in him. The way he's doing his comedy is different. Is somehow different to an extent that you can suggest that this man need a prayer. I'm telling you, and yeah, he talk everything. He's saying it in a way that you will see it in him. So the woman should notice for a very long time that this man has to be somebody that will be even he need a guidance. Baba Ijesha need guidance. I'm telling you.
I don't think so. You don't know the spiritual problem. Baba Ijesha has been for a long time. So yeah, we have knew for so long.
Even when this
so
man,
long time.
this popular comedian,
who is it? Stegbenga.
Yeah.
They have been for a long
for
time.
A very long time.
Very long time. You know it that Baba Ijesha for a long time. They have been doing before all this Odunlade. We have known Baba Ijesha for a long time. But the problem, like, it just whether it just come this time, we don't know what really happened.
Some people even said it was set up.
We don't know what really happened. But most of the problem we have in Africa is that something we because we are in one a celebrity, we can do anything. Some people because we are in a one position, you will say, or you have money, you will say you can do anything. That is one of the problems. Some people is not spiritual, I just say, yeah, because of the ego. I'm in this position, I can, let me just, some people, they will be talking, all those things is happen in Africa. But some people need therapy. Say this thing is not good. Until before now, you don't know that this is a bad thing.
You didn't know.
Some people in Nigeria, when you have sex, look at this Yerima. Yerima went to CG, go and marry 13 years old girl.
Yeah. We don't see it as bad thing.
We don't see it as bad in Africa, especially in the northern Nigeria. We don't see before 5 years when the child is 10, 13, they will have married 15 years. They've married. That is it. We don't see any child marriage, especially in northern Nigeria, as anything. It's only in the we see somebody at 15, they were showing a lady. He divorced, he married, somebody married at 15. Whether the man died, he married again. And before he was 30, she was 30. They have had a lot of children. No, nothing. They will not have any good work, just to go to farm. That is the problem we have in Africa, especially in northern Nigeria. We don't see anything in south now. If it's in south and in northern, nobody will talk about it.
Even in that northern Nigeria,
nobody will talk.
When we talk about sodomy, oh my God.
In northern Nigeria, they will be having sex with the donkey, Jackie.
Yeah.
Although they don't have these all these big Jackie they have.
Let me read comments. Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola said, at the early age, get your child educated at the age she started knowing things, because there is no set age by which a child needs to know X, Y, and Z. Parents withholding information about sex and sexuality will not keep their children safe. True. It will only keep them ignorant. Elementary school students need to learn the proper name for body parts, the difference between good touch and bad touch. Yeah, we need to educate our kids. This is not about innocent this thing. I don't allow my child to watch TV. I don't my child to do this. I don't allow my child to do that. We need to teach them. Let them know. This is the name of body parts yìí o. Wọ́n ti mọ̀. Except later. Some children, when you are still saying it's Toto, you say, Mommy, I know the name. I just don't want you to get mad. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n gbọ́n jù. Let me read another comment. Thanks, Daddy Honorable. That is the first thing I told my pupils, my students, that nobody must touch each other's book tops. And I said further, any defaulter will be dealt with, because most of those people molested has a psychological effect. Some have a high libido, some can't control their sexual feeling, some are sensitive to touch. Olori Adedamola said, I used to have a friend. She was raped, and in the process she had a daughter. Since she has refused to get married. Since then she has refused to get married, and she doesn't want to see the child she doesn't want to see the child. She's 36 years old now and still not married. Whenever I ask her to move on, she will say she can't. I'm telling you. Rape. We should open our mouth and call it big. It's a big issue. This is not something we should take lightly. When somebody, Nigeria, our women gonna share our. If you see some of those irresponsible and stupid women when that are supporting Baba Ijesha, they are blaming the this thing. Only nǹkan tó wà láàrin wọn ni. Only nǹkan tó wà láàrin wọn. Even though tí Baba Ijesha àti Princess kan bára wọn sùn, does he give him the audacity? Because he's now free with her. Because let's say Ijesha is Princess boyfriend. Is that an excuse? Because we like to justify everything in Nigeria. Is that an excuse for Baba Ijesha to rape the kid? Because in every situation in Nigeria, we always find, they say be trustworthy. You say in some situations I cannot be trustworthy. We always justify. We always find something to say.
To attach.
To attach, we attach it. Ó ní ẹni báyìí jalè, ó ní kì í ṣe ẹbí ẹ, ẹbí bí ló fà. A máa rí nǹkan sọ ni. Ó ní nǹkan tí ò dá kò dá ni, àdá ló ń jẹ. Why are we justifying everything? Why do we always qualify? A máa ní nǹkan báyìí jẹ́ olóòótọ́ ní rárá o. In some situation, even with the society, we know the society is bad. But you are who you are. Please, let's stop it. It's really crazy. There are some things tí gbọ́dọ̀ máa ká mọ́yàn lọ́wọ́. We cannot be justifying everything, making an excuse for everything so that everything can look good on your plate. So that ìgbà tó bá jẹ ìgbẹ́, bóyá ó bu ìgbẹ́ sórí plate yẹn, then when you want to justify, no, ìgbẹ́ kọ́, owó dáadáa náà. Bó ṣe wà yẹn ó jọ peanut butter, no, ìgbẹ́ kọ́. That is what we do in Nigeria. That's what we do. Bashir said, no matter how strict you are, when kids start coming in, it needs to be reduced for the safety of the kids. Yeah, you need to reduce it, no matter how strict you are. When kids are involved, they jeje. Let me read the comments. Another comment. Mr. Olafisoye said, this is really sad. There is no amount of begging that can reverse the situation. But clearly looking at the facts of the case, it is a child molestation and not sexual harassment. But whichever way, justice has to be served. Whatever it is, justice has to be served. It is high time we stand up in Nigeria and begin to do the right thing. Let people begin to go to jail, go for their friends. Let them go. Let them see the consequence of their action. If not, people will not stand up. People, we have a lot of women. No. There is another woman, they said, Baba Ijesha wanted to rape me 2016. We are still waiting for that story. BBC Nigeria say I already take that story. Mi ò tí kà in full. People are still coming out. Mr. Bolode Oku Emmanuel, he said poverty is also part of this problem. Some of these parents aren't capable of taking care of their children in time of material things, food, like necessary provision for them, and indecency is their dressing code. Also matters imagine a girl child blessed with natural, beautiful, open up her private parts, moving freely in an open place like market, even feels bad. Let me tell you a story. I remember one of my kids, we went to school. You know, tó bá ti wà ní bedroom and everything, tó ní mo fẹ́ lọ tọ̀, tó tọ̀ and everything, he just off all his clothes. Ó ti wá mọ́ lára. So I think he was doing kindergarten. He wanted to go and pee, and it's one toilet in their classroom. So they have to use it, you come back and everything. They said, boys, it's time, boys will go. They have different water closet there. So each of them can take it. So he just got to the bathroom and he stripped himself naked. It was just 5 years during that time. All the other kids, they ran out. They ran out, they were shouting. They were shouting, Toby, open his naked. Toby is every of the kids. They were just speaking, they're running for them. That's when the teacher said, I understand that your kids want to be like free, but you need to teach him that when people are around, most especially even if it's your friend, it's boys, he said you must not open, you must not strip yourself naked in front of them. I said, okay. Look at that. Those are 5 years kids. And there are some adults tó jẹ́ pé tẹ̀tí mọ́ wọn lára gan pé tó bá ti wọ inú bedroom báyìí wọ́n á bọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lára wọn from A to Z before nǹkan tó lè yàgbẹ́. A rí àwọn yẹn. But nǹkan tí ò dá ò dá.
Mrs. This woman, Mary say you didn't read.
Oh, okay, ma. Is it there? Because I tried to go back to some comments. I don't know. Yeah, I tried to go back. It's not. Yeah, for long. Let me see if you can see it, sir. I'm so sorry. I lost some people's comment. I saw Mr. Adesomi Adege's comment. I haven't read it. I tried to go back, but it just won't go back. So let's see.
Yeah, there's a lot of something that is going on in Nigeria. Let me share my experience a little bit.
Okay, sir.
You know, I just came back from Nigeria, and this child molesting something that you are talking about, it's rampant in Nigeria already.
Very, very rampant.
Honorable, what did I say? It's rampant in Nigeria. Why? All small ladies, small kids, they will be going to hotel, 16 years old, 15 years old. 15 years old, 16 years old, going to hotel, go and stay in front of the hotel. That's number one. I remember when I'm still in Nigeria that time, when Americana come back from maybe United States or London, you will see them, maybe they are like 60 years old, 50-something years old, 60-something years old. They will take two ladies, 16 years. It's not child molester.
Yeah, that's
It's part of it. You understand? It's part of it.
Because Obati were 18.
Yeah. I know. As somebody commented that poverty is the most something that fueling this thing. Yeah, poverty. You understand? Poverty, but that's part of it. Because if you take care of your children, you give your children what you want or you need. Yeah, they'll be fine with it. But they will now find another way around to do that. They call them now. I don't know when. All these small ladies, 16 years, 15 years. When I'm going home, when they have one bump in front of one hotel. I'm not going to mention the hotel. A small bump is in front of the hotel. When I just want to slow down a little so that I can proceed, you see them rushing back to my car. 16 years, 15 years old. This is too bad in Nigeria. Where that country is going, I don't know. Thank you.
We cannot be saying poverty.
Yeah, we said
there
that
are some
poverty.
No, it's not. No, hold on, sir. Because we keep saying poverty. I remember my parents don't want me o. Ṣùgbọ́n mọ́ mi kọ́ wa má yà gbé onílé. Máa fi, is what you teach your kids. But when you are a parent, you are not there for the kid. Tó rí nǹkan tó fẹ́ kọ́ wọn, of course. Olóṣè máa rí ẹgbẹ́ tó ń wọṣọ tó dáa tó ń wà tó jẹ́ pé ojú kòkòrò á wọ ojú ẹ̀. Mo lọ secondary school. I went to Hallmark Secondary School in Ondo. These are places where àwọn ọmọ governor, àwọn ọmọ prime minister, àwọn ọmọ èèyàn tó gbayì ní Nàìjíríà tó ń lọ ní Ondo. We even have kids that are brought abroad to go to that secondary school. But sir,
And you
I
say
will
your
never.
parents are poor. You went to.
No, hold on, sir. No. Oh, no.
So people are.
No, my story is different.
No, I'm just a
I
lot of.
went to see.
The reason
Going
I
to
just
that
want to cut
school
you. I just
is
want
a
to cut you.
grace.
Please remove. When you can attend all match. Do you know some people are
And that's
attending
what-
just Bishop of leave?
That's what I'm saying. You see, that's what I'm saying, sir. My mom works for Mama at St. Raphael.
He got it, John.
My dad is a clergyman. He's a maintenance man. You know, my mom is just there. Mama, where the secondary school now? Let me tell you the story. So she's just there. And almost some school fees. Just write the number down. It's not that mama, away. And my daddy is a pastor. He's a clergyman. He's a maintenance man at honor. So going to that school is an opportunity for me. Bí ó ṣe wà yẹn, bóyá ń táwọn ọmọ bá san bóyá owó bíbẹ̀ mo kàn sọ ní ó ju bẹ́ẹ̀ 100,000 bóyá wọ́n gbà ju 20,000 even that 20,000 they remove it from both of my parents' salary because that woman she saw something in me because I went to a primary school so he said school ìbáyìí ló fẹ́ èmi gan ní ìmáàdì pé mo fẹ́ lọ tí wọ́n ṣe pásítọ̀ òjò ọmọ ẹ̀ school báyìí ló máa lọ you know it's grace. But I went there, I was associated with those people. But mi ò jẹ́ kí ojú kòkòrò kí ó bà tèmi jẹ́. I know where